right now, including number 2 Eric Alvey for Greensboro College. And for Southern Virginia, you got Tyler Kartchner and Jamarcus Robertson, giving Kyle Olson a very much needed break. Again, the Knights are working on a 3-2 zone defense. Here's a deep three. No good. Rebounded, no good. Rebounded by the Knights this time, by Ibsen. Trying to post up on Brown. Brown able to get that steal easily.
Yeah, no, you can't do that with Brown. Brown is one of the all-time stealers for them right now.
Brown does a great job at making you feel like you got a post-up situation, but he takes the rug out from under you and is able to reach around and grab the steal. Brown, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by Wheeland. J-Mac goes up. Kartchner able to recover it. No good. Misses the wide open layup. That's the most wide open shot he's going to have all night long. Here's a three from the outside. That one is good for him. When you're doing a 3-2 zone defense, you just got to be fast at getting where the ball is going to. You got to make sure you're aware of where the ball movement is. Wheeland for three. That is no good. Rebounded by Brown. Because a lot of times the false misconception a lot of people have about a zone defense is that it's somehow easier than man-to-man, but in all actuality, it makes you work that much harder to cover so much ground. Here's J-Mac for three. That's good.
Amazing job holding them inside the paint, making them forcing to take those outside shots. But unfortunately right now, Greensboro's doing a little bit better of answering that call there.
They absolutely are, as they have the ball underneath the basket. 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Taking a second to wipe something off of the court. And we can get back to the action. Here's the mid-range jumper. That is no good. Rebound by Connolly.
Well, there's Sean. Now that he's back on the court, he might be able to help these Knights just a little bit better, leading them, getting them to where they need to be.
Carlson, three, no good. Baker with the rebound, up, no good. Rebound by Kartchner, goes up and in.
There we go. That's the rebounding that the Knights need to do right now, just be able to keep taking those rebounds.
You know, that basket may only count statistically for 2 points, but in the minds of these players for Southern Virginia, that point is worth 15. I mean, you fought for that with 3 offensive rebounds, a couple of putback attempts, and you finally knock it down. That point, or that bucket feels so much bigger. Here's Brown working on Baker, up with the right hand, no good. Rebounded by Carlson. Kennedy pushing up the floor. Got a screen for Kennedy. Trying to get to Kartchner. Disruptive as always is Matthew Brown, able to take it away. They're going to call a foul. They're going to call the foul on the shot on Tyler Kartchner. And so that'll send Brown to the free throw line. Brown having a conversation with the ref about something he did not like.
There's definitely been a lot of talking going on from both sides of the players to the referees, but
I mean, so far the refs have really let them play while also making sure that nothing gets too far out of hand. I like that balance, because you allow the players to play aggressive defense and really do what they're meant to do on the defensive side of the floor, but you're also not letting fights break out or anyone do anything so heinous. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Connolly. So the Knights down by 4. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the first half. Here's Baker with it, working against Sergei. Here's Connolly for three. Rattles out, no good. Rebounded by Thompson. Kick out to the three. Short, no good. Rebounded by Baker. One of the few three-point misses from Isaiah Pruitt in today's game. Baker goes up strong, up and in.
That's the one thing I'm loving about this Knight offense is that even though they're starting to fall behind a little bit, they still find the momentum. They find the power to just come back.
Brown with the screen for Pruitt. A little bit of a body mismatch here as Pruitt is working on Kartchner. Here's Pruitt for three. That is good. Not as fast as Pruitt is.
I think the Knights think Malachi Olson is going to be the answer to that. He's getting ready to check in.
That is knocked free by Hill. 10 seconds shot clock. Carlson for three. Back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hill. Trying to pass it between his legs. The free throw line, really play his game of basketball. And then also behind him with 4 points is Sean Kennedy. Now, Southern Virginia trying to find a way to negate the defensive presence of Greensboro College in the paint. We said it several times during the first half. Greensboro College's paint.
55 back in for the Knights, Tyler Kartchner.
Giving Kyle Olson a much needed breather.
And then it looks like checking in for Greensboro is going to be number 1, Huggins.
This is Huggins' first time on the floor tonight. Here's a mismatch now. Pruitt on Kartchner.
That's what Greensboro's trying to do is get those mismatches.
Up the left hand and in for McQuinn. Oh. And one free throw is no good. Hill, or that was Kevon Wright that knocks it out of Baker's hand. I'm surprised. Kennedy working on the double team. And that's going to be a turnover. Pruitt gets his hands on it. Right up with the right hand, no good. They're going to call a foul here on J-Mac. Going to crunch down on you, and it's going to result in a turnover like exactly what just happened. Second free throw is good. So a 3-point lead for the Pride. Kennedy doing a good job of avoiding the sideline. And Wright will be called for the push. Baker working baseline, picks up his dribble, kicks across the court to J-Mac for three. No good, rebounded by Baker. Goes up, no good, rebound by Kartchner. Off the right hand and in with the foul.
That's going to be on number 24, Matthew Brown. That's his 4th personal foul.
That is a big problem for Greensboro College. Kartchner will go to the line, and that one rebound gave Baker his 9th. So now 11 points, 9 rebounds, one short of a double-double, which up until recently was his average for the season, which that just shows you the hustle behind his game. In order to get double-digit points, double-digit rebounds consistently.
There we go, and there's that free throw that makes it a tie game. Checking in for Greensboro is number 33, Grant Thompson.
You're absolutely right. Free throws have indeed improved for Southern Virginia, as that is an easy layup for Pruitt. As Southern Virginia's free throw percentage climbed to 50% rather than the 33.3 that it was at halftime.
Yeah, you'd like to see that.
Like an offensive foul on Baker as he was turning around. And persistence and doing the dirty work. And that's what you're going to need in order to pull this one out. That's playing a zone, full court. Thompson able to take advantage of that. Some great passing from the Pride. Kartchner up and strong with it, 4-2. So the Knights respond in kind. They're going to say a foul on the floor on Tyler Kartchner. So it'll stay with the Pride.
Backside, sauce. Get it, get it! Go up,
Here's Wright. Nitro's lane, mid-range jumper, no good. They're going to say that Connolly rolled out of bounds on the rebound. There's just been a lot of tough rebounds in this game. And Koa snags it and taken right back. And the missed dunk. And put it back is Thompson.
Tries to shove.
Game-defining dunk. You're trying to establish some momentum with a flashy play like that, but Thompson able to recover it. And taken away by Huggins. Advances it up ahead to Hill. Up the right hand and in. In this game where Baker's gone to the floor, taken a hard collision, and it's taken a while to get back up. And both times he's gotten back up and knocked down the first free throw. That's the definition of toughness in the game of basketball, to not let an injury or some sort of pain stop you from helping out your team. Second free throw is good for Baker.
Kartchner.
A beautiful ball handling from Greensboro College. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's the deep three. That is no good. Rebounded by Baker. And Baker's got a double-double. That'll be a 1-and-1 after that foul on the rebound.
Olsen showing a little bit of frustration there.
Well, yeah, I mean, some of these fouls, it's a lot of them they're borderline fouls, what I like to call them, is where you have a hard time deciding, is it just an effort play, is it just the inevitable contact in the game of basketball, or is it a foul? Ibsen wisely decides not to touch the ball as it still bounces on the rim. Kennedy with some fancy moves here. Driving to the basket, trying to get rid of it. Baker finds a gap in the paint for two. It's just a matter of another player looking up and seeing him. So just under 7 minutes to go in this one. Greensboro College. You can't go on autopilot mode now. You can't go to just waiting for the time to run out as Kartchner gets that rebound. You have to keep putting points up on the board.
Kartchner so far has been the rebound specialist for the night so far.
Got 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ibsen for deep three. That's good. What a shot from Ibsen. Whatsoever. He is very confident from behind the arc. Here's Sergei working on Ibsen. Ibsen doing a great job defensively. I know there's some talk after a couple possessions ago when he was in the game where they drove the lane. And
they might be able to take advantage of that.
Well, absolutely, because again, when you have 4 fouls, you can't be as aggressive as you'd like to, so you want to try to target him and drive the lane towards his direction. Second free throw is good for the Pride. So now Knight's down by 3. Ibsen attempts another 3. That one's good, my goodness!
That if once he gets on a roll for those threes, he's going to make those every single shot, and both of those have been nothing but net.
I mean, again, the confidence that Ibsen has from behind the three-point line is just amazing. I mean, the lack of hesitation. And any other player, block from Kartchner, they're going to call a blocking foul, I think, on Kennedy. But Kartchner got his hand on it. Indeed, it will be on Kennedy. Before. Second free throw is up. And no good, rebounded by Ibsen.
Ibsen has just been one of those rebound leaders as well. He's just been ready to be there when that ball comes off.
Indeed, he has been. Kennedy trying to dump it inside to Kartchner. Out of bounds on the Pride. There were about 3 defenders around Kartchner when Kennedy was trying to dump it to him. again, it's that swarming in the paint defensively that Greensboro College has just been so good at. And I believe they're going to call a foul here on Sergei. Here's first free throw from Baker. It's short. Rebounded by Sergei. Uncharacteristic missed free throw for Baker. As aside from that, in today's game, he's been outstanding. J-Mac working defensively on Pruitt.
That's been a good matchup for J-Mac, just being able to hold Pruitt.
Hill with the step back. J-Mac for three. That's good! And Ibsen, J-Mac and Ibsen are really feeling it from behind the three-point line. I mean, again, looked a little short on his release, but able to knock it down. Here's the corner for Hill. Knocks it down. Of Southern Virginia. Again, almost everything worked out the way that you needed it to. You needed both free throws to miss. You needed to get the rebound, advance it down the floor, get in the hands of your highest scorer on the team. Unfortunately, just not able to pan out the way that they hoped that it would. And so now, the Pride of Greensboro College now advanced to 1-1 in conference play. Southern Virginia to 1-2 in conference. And overall, Greensboro College now 6-7. Knights now 8-6, still above 500. Still around where they'd like to be. But there are plenty of things that they will analyze about this game. They'll look at the free throw shooting in that first half. They will look at how the Pride are able to defensively frustrate Southern Virginia.